Paul's surgeon. I blanked out for a second.
We're on our way to my colorectal surgeon. We are going to just do a follow-up with him. I did see him roughly like a month and a half ago, more or less. And he just wanted me to come back, give him an update of how my stoma's doing with the ulcer, so on and so forth. He did ask me to go to the ostomy nurse and get like a band to put on to like hold my stoma in, which I have been calling them and they don't call me back. So I'm going to tell him and his office be like, can you put in like the request for them to give me a call? Because I've called and left like 4 messages like once a week and they're not getting back to me for some reason. So a long time ago or a few months ago, my ostomy nurse, she actually retired, so they didn't have a replacement for her, so they just went to like the wound care nurses at the hospital. So I think that's why they're just overwhelmed doing.
Give us a minute, guys. We need to give Sushi some crackers. The gosh dang baby with such an appetite. Here you go, baby. Okay, so back to what Paul was saying.
Sushi was saying mas, trying to say mas or more in Spanish to give her, for us to give her some more crackers.
She's not calling mama, she's like mas. Like,
she's trying.
It's so cute. Look at my baby learning her Spanish. That's what I want.
Like I was saying before, my ostomy nurse, she retired, so they didn't have a replacement for her, so they just went with the wound care nurses of the hospital, which that is probably why they're just a little overwhelmed, because they already have the day-to-day patients at the hospital, outpatient wound care, and then on top of that, now ostomy care. So I get it that they're busy, but I still haven't heard back from them, so I kind of need this to be resolved. That's, you know, we're going to talk to the doctor today, let him know, tell him what my GI doctor said, give him an update of what's going on from there, and see what's the next step from now on.
Now, we are going to a new office location. They messed up on Paul's appointment, which Paul had a few words to tell them. Like, what happened, Paul?
A few hand gestures too, but you know. So I had the appointment for like Tuesday, whatever day it was, and they called me like a week after I left his office, and they said, hey, unfortunately that day, I don't know why they scheduled you for an in-office visit. That day he's doing surgeries all day. So that's why there was an opening, because it was a surgical opening, and
someone booked it.
I was like, oh, okay, yeah, that's perfectly fine, I understand. Okay, so the next available is like 6 weeks out. I was like, no. I was like, it's already been like about 2 weeks. My appointment's supposed to be in 2 weeks, and he wanted me to see him in a month. I'm not gonna wait another 6 weeks. I was like, that's not my fault. Like, can you please work me in? You know, what can we do? And they're like, oh, well, we have a different office, one further north, past Orlando, and that one we can fit you in like 2 days after. I was like, fine, I'll deal with it.
Alrighty, guys, so we are on our way, and we're gonna take you on for this journey. This, like I said, this office is a little ways away. It's like about an hour and a half away.
We're a little farther.
We're gonna make it work, so let's go do this, guys. We are on our way. I had to do this quickly because Paul's late. You guys know it. Paul loves being late for his appointments. I have no idea why. But today he was really on top of it. It was just traffic was horrible. So we're here. Let's go do this. Okay, so we got done talking to the nurse. We're in the back of the room. I don't know if I'm going to be able to record much because Susie wants to play with everything. And we're not letting her, which is obviously why, let's be honest. So we got to focus on this right now. We'll update you guys maybe in the car or even maybe back at home. Who knows? Real quick, guys, look at her being a good girl, staying in place. Oh, and I spoke too soon. Ugh. Okay guys, so as Sushi gets older, it gets harder and harder to maneuver through these doctor's appointments. Let me just say, she doesn't want to be in her stroller. She's very cranky right now. She wants to go down for a nap. She wants to eat, but then drink water at the same time while playing on the phone. Like Paul right now is handling her, but I gotta take over because she wants to be with Paul right now, but I gotta take over because this is Paul's appointment, so he needs to be all aboard. I know, I saw it's so cute. Let me show you guys this. Look at this, guys. How to wear a mask. If any of you guys need it, there you go. Look at Orion. That's not really Orion, but look. Orion would have been a better model. So the first physician came in. I don't know why one comes before him. Are they learning?
So he's learning.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Remember, my surgeon, he teaches others.
Got you. So we had one surgeon come in here just talking to Paul. And I love my loving daughter. The whole entire time she's like, Dada, Dada, Dada. And this one wanting to go with Paul while he's talking to the doctor. And I'm like, calm down. Didn't want to listen to me once. So she's with Paul again now until the next doctor comes in, and I'll take her and she'll scream again. Da, 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 da. She just makes me look like a bad mom. Alrighty, guys, so we are back in the car. Let me just say, that was probably one of many. One doctor's appointment that was a little difficult to manage, Sushi. I mean, she wanted to walk around, she wanted the phone, but then she wanted her tablet too, but then she also wanted to eat. It was just difficult. Like, it wasn't easy to record. She also just wanted Paul only, right? Like, but anyway, we're in the car. We're gonna go get lunch and go straight home. We're exhausted, tired. I don't think there's anything else for us to do, right? Thank goodness. Other than just be parents. So we are here at McDonald's because I need my frozen Coke. I love me frozen Coke. Like the ices, oh, so good, delicious, and it just makes my day. And here's Paul on the medical update of the appointment. Go ahead, Paul.
So, I'm screwed. No, I'm just playing. So, what's going to happen is this. He looked at my stoma a little bit, seen how it's like prolapse, and he just told me, like, listen.
He actually saw the prolapse. He actually pushed it back in, and you could tell low-key Paul was like, huh.
It felt so weird, because, like, it goes in on its own, and I don't feel it pretty much at all. Like, if I'm in pain and it's prolapse, I feel relief once it starts going in, but I don't feel any kind of, this one, he was literally just, like, holding it and just, like,
going
slowly giving, like, constant pressure, and it went in, and it feels just weird.
Yeah.
It doesn't hurt, and if it hurts, there's problems. I'm not in pain, it just feels weird. So he looked at it. I have a colonoscopy coming up in April with my GI doctor, and they communicate regularly, which is good. So he told me, we're going to wait till after your colonoscopy, see how the rest of my colon looks. Because if just the stoma is the problem, then he's like, we can discuss the options of reconnecting you, okay? Because if it's just the stoma, let's not let it get worse. Let's reconnect you and see where you go from there. Now, if you have an entire colon that is diseased, different story, because he's like, at that point, we have to have a conversation of
the
probably,
next steps.
you know, what is the next step, which could lead up to removing the rest of my colon and just leaving me with an ileostomy, not a colostomy. So I don't think I'm to that point, because I do feel good. Because if I felt it when my colon is completely horrible in the colonoscopies, I feel like death. I don't feel like that right now. I do feel good. I'm just a little tired, and the prolapse takes a lot out of me. It hurts sometimes and stuff like that. But overall, I do feel good, and I have to hold myself back because I want to do so much, but then my stoma fights back.
Yeah, it does.
So this is where, what is the next step? We're going to wait for the colonoscopy, see the results, see how the scope looks, see what's going on, and go from there.
So guys, honestly, I am very exhausted, so I'm going to cut this vlog very short. We got the update, and definitely keep tagging along on this journey, guys, because there is more to come. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. It truly means the world to us, and it helps us educate others. Don't forget, we also post on Tuesdays and Thursdays, so stay tuned on those days to check out our latest and newest vlog updates. Alright guys, I hope you're enjoying your day. Take it easy, rest when you need to rest. That's what I'm gonna do when I get home. I'm exhausted. Like, the narcolepsy is hitting me a little bit more lately. So guys, for now, adieu and goodbye.